What information should I have on my dog tag? We are asked this question many times in our working week. The information we're about to give you is pertinent to the UK market and what is required by law in the UK. But the information that we're going to tell you to put on your tag is pertinent in any country, and it will ensure your dog is returned safely, soundly to you as quickly as possible. Within the UK, there are very specific guidelines as to what should be put on the dog tag. And these are set out in the Control of Dog Act, which came into force in 1992. The Act requires 3 different pieces of information to be engraved upon the pet tag. Now, what we intend to do now is to look at each one individually and go through the details. The first requirement is the owner's surname. Now, if you've got a very long, say a double-barreled surname, what we strongly suggest is that you select one of the surnames to be put on the tag, whichever's most comfortable for you. Obviously, this makes sense with space as well. The second requirement is the first line of the address. Now, if you have a normal street address, it could be 15 Acacia Avenue. If you have a name to your house, Rose Cottage, The Anchor, whatever, use that. That is the first line of your address. Now, the last part of the information required by the Dog Act is your postcode. Obviously, if you've got your first line of address and your postcode on your tag, it will be so much easier to repatriate your dog with you. So that now covers the 3 pieces of information required, but we advise you to include one more detail upon your tag, a very, very pertinent and helpful piece of information to have on your tag. And that, of course, is your best telephone number or mobile number. Now, depending on the size of tag you order, you might get more than one number on there, both landline and mobile, or 2 mobiles, whichever's best for you, but it does help people get in touch with you as quickly as possible. And there we see your telephone number on the back of the tag. One final point really well worth mentioning is the layout that you adopt when putting the information on the reverse of the tag. Obviously, surname first. We then recommend you to put your telephone numbers next, depending on the size of the tag, whether you got 1 number or 2 numbers. This would then be followed by your first line of your address, and lastly your postcode. We do hope that you found this information to be of benefit to you and will help you when you're thinking about your new tags. So, quick recap: surname, telephone number, first line of address, and postcode. We at Tiffany are always here to help you. So if you find you want any advice whatsoever, you can email us on sales@tiffany.co.uk, or indeed visit our website www.tiffany.co.uk, where you will find all our contact details and any other additional information.